Okay, hi. So, last night, a few of me and my friends decided to put on a movie. This is a movie I found, by the way. So, all criticism of my movie choices can come right to me, but hey, it's fair. I was watching a YouTube video, a Corridor Crew. If you don't know who the Corridor Crew is, it's Corridor Digital's kind of like, I want to say semi vlog channel, but they have a series called VFX Artists React, and I was watching it, and in one of their episodes, I saw a movie. And I was like, just by seeing what I saw in like the first clip of it, I was like, I have to watch it. I have to sit the boys down. We all got to sit down. We got to watch it. And I was, the movie's dumb. All right, it's a dumb movie, and I'm gonna tell you the name in a second. I wasn't expecting it to be this fucking stupid. That's why I'm making a little bit of a review on it. I'm not saying it's a movie that's so bad that's good. And the movie that I am talking about is 2002's hit classic Kung Pao Legend of the Fist, directed by Steve Odenkirk. If you don't know what that movie is, you may know this scene. Yeah, if you ever seen that scene, it's from this movie, and I didn't know, and I decided that we were just gonna watch it and go into it blind, knowing that it's definitely a bad movie. It's got 13% on Rotten Tomatoes. Surprisingly, it's a 6.2 on IMDb. You know that? Hey, even Walmart has a rating. Walmart rates it a 3.7. That's pretty good. So when I start talking about this movie, and when I say I really don't know the plot, I don't know the plot. I generally have no idea what the plot is. I don't think you're supposed to really care. I think you're just supposed to watch the stupidity on screen and laugh. And I will put some of the scenes in the movie, some of the ones that made me and my buddies fucking lose it. So I'm pretty sure this movie, they got the rights to an old kung fu movie, like an old kung fu movie, but you can see that it's old footage, and he's just kind of like green screened on there, and like some of the scenes look wonky. Some of the scenes he's put there pretty well, honestly, and I was kind of astounded how well they put him in the scene. But then he does, and then there's this shit that like this that goes on. And then I don't understand what the tongue is. What is the tongue? I don't understand that. Like now I'm gonna put it into my words what the plot is. He was like a baby, right? And he was this chosen one, right? There is a hole at the beginning of the scene. Some bad motherfucker walks in, kills his entire family, and he's about to kill the baby. He's about to kill the baby, and then the baby stops the knife, and it turns into a whole CGI fight with the baby. And it's just nuts. Like, the baby looks like shit, by the way. It looks like trash, but it's a good fight scene. The baby's rolling around, he's kicking people, he's doing fucking flips and shit. He's going all over the place. And then eventually, after the baby beat up all the rest of the guys and the main guy's done, the main guy burns the fucking house to the ground and leaves. And the baby, as he's walking away, the baby flies out of a window and rolls on the ground, and then just keeps rolling. And then it's fucking like it's a rolling shot of the baby rolling down. And you know, I'm just gonna show you.
So cute. Bye bye.
It's so good. It's so good. I don't want to hear shit. That's funny. That's a funny fucking scene. And what makes it better is when it gets to the woman, you think, oh, it's done. Oh, the baby's done rolling. Thank the Lord. She found a new person to take care of it. Look, you baby.
Bye bye.
Just fucking rolls it back down the hill. When I tell you, me and my buddy didn't stop laughing for a fucking like 5 minutes after that scene. Like, it was probably one of the most funniest scenes in a movie that I've ever seen, and it's just unexpected. I was not expecting to see that, and just have it keep going and going and going. It's fucking phenomenal.
Open your mouth!
That scene goes on for another 15 seconds of just that. So you get the gist. You get the gist. You get the gist of what I mean by that. But now, the cow part. So you don't learn anything about a CGI cow at all. All you get is right before you walk into it's like a Dark Souls boss. Like right before he walks in, you just hear a lady go, "Stay out of the meadow." And then he just stops and looks. And then it's a CGI cow. And then the CGI cow then stands up on two hooves. And then does a little fucking like Bruce Lee thing. And it just starts a whole ass CGI fight. And the fight's good. The cow looks like ass. But the fight's really good. I was like, yo, this is kind of nice. I like it. It's a pretty good fight. Until it starts putting the udders on screen. Then he starts doing stuff with doing, man. Like, I'm all for the fight, and then he finds its weak spot, and that's the udders. So you got the occasional scene of him punching the udders. And then he starts grabbing him, and then he starts chewing on one of them. And then he literally just starts pulling them. And it's just like a geyser of milk. And then it cuts to the cow, and the cow's deflated. I genuinely have no fucking clue what this movie was. But you have to go watch it. You just have to go watch it. It's a must watch. It's a family sit down movie and watch. I'm lost for words. And now, the ending. I'm going to show you just a clip of the ending. Alright? It's a small snip, probably 5 seconds. And then I'll come back to you. They're French. So the movie ends on like a semi-alien invasion, I guess, and the aliens are French. Because, of course, the aliens have to be French, because why not? You gotta just make aliens French. Fuck it, why not? But it's an alien invasion that stops as soon as the guy gets back up and rips those So the bad guys, I think I explained it. I might have not. The bad guys all the bad guys have these like triangles on them. They look like what the ships look like, big pyramids, right? But they're tiny little ones and they're silver. And so he went to go grab the main bad guy's one, and he ended up fucking up and getting stabbed here, and then it did a glow, like the pyramid glue, and then the portal opened up, and they started to come, the spaceship started to come down, and then Yeah, but like all he has to do to kill him is just grab those out, and that's what he does in like 5 seconds after what I just showed you. Is he gets up, grabs them out, and then the aliens are just like, "Oh fuck, you gotta go," and they just fucking leave. And then they have a really cool effect where the guy's just like, like fucking just spewing blood out of like where the fucking he ripped them out. But then yeah, that's the ending. But then it sets itself up for a sequel. And after looking up if there actually was one, there is one known. There was supposed to be one, but it's in legal issues. And there's also, it was supposed to be a trilogy. There's supposed to be 3 Kung Pao movies. And, like, there's a whole, like, basically the ending of the entire movie is just a trailer for the next one that's never been made. This movie came out in 2002. It's been 2 decades. I do not think we're getting another Kung Pao movie. Although I would love another Kung Pao movie, because honestly, no matter how bad and how shit this movie was, it's a fun watch. Like, if you just get a bunch of your friends together and sit down and watch this movie, it's a good watch. Like, you're just gonna be odd and making fun of the entire movie the entire time, but when it hits you with those stupid fucking scenes that you're not expecting, like the baby rolling down the hill, the cow in the Matrix scene, or fucking even just the fucking tongue just coming out of nowhere. Like, when it hits you with that shit, you're like, that's stupid, but you say it while you're fucking laughing. And to me, that just makes a good movie. If it's a comedy and it makes you laugh, it makes you laugh. Who gives a shit about the plot? Like, I think this movie's good. Out of a, I need something to fucking rate. I rate this movie 6.3 Megatrons out of Cybertron. Take that with what you will. Peace.